the boldest mortgage reforms in decades. At least that's what they're saying. But is it? Or is it just a crazy idea brought in at the last moment to reel in voters? As the mother of 3 millennials in their mid-30s and a grandbaby on the way, I've heard my share of promises. So I have to ask, will these reforms actually help our kids in today's housing market? Today, I'm unlocking the truth about the boldest mortgage reforms in decades, effective December 15th, 2024. We'll explore the main points of what's really going on in this announcement and what it really means for young Canadians trying to buy their first home. Stick with me, the last one's my favorite. The first policy change, and the one I like the best, expanding eligibility for 30-year mortgage amortizations to all first-time homebuyers and to all buyers of new builds. That's up from 25 years. And that one's helpful. A month to month, it's going to make things a little bit easier. It's pretty straightforward. Bring the amortization up, and on a $1 million house at a 30-year amortization at 4.5% interest, your monthly mortgage payment will come down by about $485, or about $5,000 a year. Money that can definitely go somewhere else. That's great. It helps. You're going to be in debt longer, but it's better than nothing. So let's move on. And this is where the crazy really starts. Unlock homeownership by increasing the $1 million price cap for insured mortgages up to $1.5 million. This new reform refers to the CMHC insured mortgages, which allows for a down payment as low as 5%. Well, it's not really 5%. Currently, it's 5% on the first $500,000, 10% on the remainder up to $1 million. And I gotta wonder, is it going to be 15% on any amount over $1 million? I don't know. Even Ron doesn't know. And details haven't come out yet. They're still working on it. And wait, first-time home buyers. You heard me right. First-time home buyers. In order to afford a $1.5 million home with a CMHC insured mortgage, you're going to be looking at a down payment of $125,000. Maybe. We don't know. Monthly mortgage payment, $7,200. And you're going to need a gross household income of $286,000. 286. Who are these people? Well, that's the top 2% of all households in Canada. These lucky few are predominantly in their 50s and 60s. Baby boomers, Generation X, about 700,000 people out of 40 million. But Irene, I thought these reforms were meant to help Millennials and Gen Z. Well, that's a very good question, Levi. Let's take a look. Millennials, born between 1981 and 1996, ages 28 to 43. They worry about the high cost of housing, stagnant wages, they delay or forgo having families, and they have difficulty saving for down payments. Typically, they have a gross household income of about $88,000 in beautiful British Columbia. Gen Z, the Zoomers, born between 1997 and 2012, ages 12 to 27. These people are struggling, and they're unsure of what the future holds. Most likely renting or living with their families, and they typically earn between $0 and $60,000. Sorry, baby, no home for you. So now do you see the crazy? These mortgage reforms aren't designed to help the majority of millennials or Gen Z. With home prices soaring and the income required to qualify for these affordable mortgages, it's well beyond what most Canadians can earn. And it's hard to see who it's benefiting. It's my opinion that they're tugging on the heartstrings of the majority voters. And these people are mainly baby boomers and Gen X, the parents of millennials and Zoomers. At best, these measures are just a band-aid over a deep and festering wound. They don't address the real issues, and in my opinion, the entire focus is wrong. We need to look at why prices are so high, why things have gotten so bad, and how to prevent them from getting even worse. And as the doors closed behind them, our young Canadians ran swiftly from the big city lights towards greener pastures afar. With hope in their step, they remembered the wise old words of the top 2%. Everyone deserves a safe and affordable place to call their own. The end. Nighty night, sweet